What is up, YouTube? HPJ here, and guess what, guys? We are going to be talking about Yu-Gi-Oh's tournament policies. The 2.1 version of the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament policies have been updated, and there is a lot of changes to the TCG that we probably never thought were going to happen. Some we saw coming, and a lot of it were just big surprises if you haven't already seen it online. So, for the safety of the video, will not be going over everything, but of course, a lot of things should be common knowledge, especially when it does come to a lot of the rules via tournaments. This is not just your locals. This is like, you know, regionals, YCSs, um, UDSs, worlds, nationals, all those that fit under sanctioned events, they have you doing, you have to follow these rules when it comes to their tournaments. So there are a lot of things. I'm not going to go over them, but I think the basics, of course, are, um, be kind to each other. Please come to an event smelling like you did not hop out of bed. Please do that if you need to. Please, deodorant wipes are a thing. Don't use Axe because that's not gonna make it better. Um, and, just all the other essential things about Yu-Gi-Oh. Please keep those together, especially when it comes to tournament events. So, um, first thing up is a bit of a clarification to identification. You must have your ID. I think there was some issues, of course, where people were sneaking into events using fake names and Kasi names, and I guess it got a little bit more out of hand. So they just pretty much state like it depends on the organizer itself, but otherwise you're not going to be able to enter the event due to not having an ID to identify who you are. Then big thing, Neuron. Neuron is going to play a massive effect within the Yu-Gi-Oh community and the tournament organization, because Neuron has the ability to send the deck list and stuff to a lot of Konami's head up, or you can send it to players or to each other via Neuron. Neuron is going to be playing a large portion of this. So there is a section that talks about Neuron and Neuron being a part of it. Unaccepted behavior, tournament policies, deck registration, and this is one of them. You can use Neuron to register your deck at an event. However, there are some very specific requirements in order to do such. If you like to register your deck using Neuron, be certain to read this section, and follow the instructions, which I don't know exactly. What did you guys want us to read? Maybe there's probably something on Neuron to clarify that. And if anyone knows, you can leave in the comment section below. Sleeves. And this is something that people have been screaming about. I don't know why. I don't really care because I don't do it. But double sleeving is now allowed. It was allowed in the OCG, I think, because of how cards are made in the OCG as opposed to TCG. But yeah, double sleeving is allowed. So you can add on an additional sleeve onto your decks. To be more specific, the requirements do read through the section carefully before you start resleeving everything. So there's like a section of it that will talk about sleeving and resleeving. Note taking, that's been updated. Remember, you cannot use dice, counters, tokens, and etc. Which is probably a thing of Neuron, because Neuron has auto sections that you can't use dice for counters, use tokens, and stuff like that. Like you have to have legitimate tokens, you have to have legitimate counters. You can't use dice for counters, I believe. You can't use it to record where you are in the state. Because I think there's an issue about that with what was it? Uh, reckless greed, and that was also an issue. Um, Then there's loops. Like you gotta explain the whole situation of loops when building the deck, and then help judges deal with the loops as well. Like that's a thing. I don't know. Because I never thought it was an issue there, but it is. Side decking isn't update to side decking. Duelists misunderstood the time limit for side decking to mean that they have 3 minutes in which to side. We have clarified that they must complete siding before 3 minutes are up. It is a suitable difference. It is a significant no. So don't take a full 3 minutes just to. You have 3 minutes, up to 3 minutes, to do a side deck. To side deck. If go over 3 minutes, that's it. You just have to play with your deck as is. Card legalification. I think this has to do with cards and erratas, which is where Neuron also comes in. Pretty much, Neuron will help translate foreign cards. We'll be able to. You need to have the cards updated text, which is also a thing, which also kind of sucks because sometimes you aren't able to afford it, but that's why Neuron is going to be used because it can help with the updated text, um, as well as translations, which is a thing. So I don't know how that'll factor into OCG cards, but I think cards like cards from Europe, cards from places in Europe, cards from South America with those different foreign languages. Those are the things that they will have Neuron check into. Um, Personally, I think the only reason why a lot of people did take a look to this was because the double sleeve situation and Neuron's big effect on tournament policies. Because now Neuron can help you with a lot of those things. I don't believe that I don't believe the NA will ever be in a state where we can go back to tournaments due to COVID-19 and that situation. But it's nice for them to at least update it to in case where we do get out of a COVID-free world, which our new normal has become our normal. Um, I'm glad they at least updated it, so that's the thing. Yeah, I'm sorry if it sounds like I don't really have a grips on this. I really don't. It's just a lot of things where I know a lot of the common knowledge, and I think as a Yu-Gi-Oh player here, especially in TCG, we should know this. Like, I get people want to be cute and a little fancy or whatever and show off, but also it's like, guys, you follow the rules. It's not hard. Just at least do that, and at least it'll be a lot better. Um, Yeah, I don't have really much else to say about this. The only thing is, I know Neuron. The only real thing I do have to honestly say is that Neuron being a big part of this can be a backdraw. And I hope Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, Konami themselves can actually get Neuron and keep Neuron not only safe and secure, but for the fact that it's still working, there isn't problems with bugs. 'Cause those will always be a thing. So. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about the updates to the new tournament policies. What are some of the things that you like and don't like about the policy? Leave all that in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And of course, hit the notification bell so you guys can be informed of when I do upload more content. And also follow me on social media. In the description box, there are, of course, links to my social media accounts. So you guys can follow me there, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So thanks everybody, and I will catch you guys next time. HBJ signing out. Take care.